we are jumping right in. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I deleted part of this video. Yes, I went through it with this look, but this is why we're starting at this point. Anyhow, I am using my Morphe 3503 palette, and what I did was go ahead and put the color Ball of Fire as my transition color, and then I went in with the color Hypnotic in my crease. And now I am cutting my crease using the MAC paint pot in the color Soft Ochre, using the Morphe M167 brush. And all I'm doing is packing that right on my lid, and then I'm going to outline my crease. I'm going to try to clean that line up to be as neat as possible, and then I'm going to just fill in the crease a little bit more. I am one of those people who is blessed to have a lot of lid space, so it's easy for me to do a cut crease look on myself. However, if you have hooded eyes, it's not impossible for you to achieve this look. All you really need to do is to go a little higher than where your natural fold is in your eyelid. Comment down below if you want to see me do a cut crease on someone with hooded eyes. Okay, so now that I'm done cutting my crease, I'm going in with some eyeshadow. I'm still using the Morphe M167 brush, but I do have two, so I'm using a different one. I'm putting the color Full Blast right in the center and then working my way towards the front because I do want this to be an ombre look, so I want it to go from light to dark. So now I'm going to go ahead and smoke out the outer corner. I'm using the Sephora blending brush, the large 27, and I'm using that same color Hypnotic. I'm just tapping that right into my outer corner, into that outer V, blending it out as I go, working my way up towards the center so that it's nice and blended in. Using my MAC 231 brush, I'm going in with that transition color, which was Ball of Fire, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend out where I put that color to bring it back in because I lost a little bit of it when I was smoking out my corner. And now to bring those two colors together, I'm using Inferno, and I'm putting that right in the middle to give it a nice gradient effect and to blend everything together. I'm going back in with that color Hypnotic, and I'm just going to blend that upwards again and to deepen it up and make it a little darker, a little more smoky. So here I decided to be a little more dramatic. You do not have to do this because at this point your crease would already be cut. However, I wanted to give a little more drama. So I decided I wanted a white line to go around my crease. And I tried to use white eyeliner at first, but it was too thick and it didn't work out. So instead I decided to go back into that Soft Ochre pot, and I'm using the Sigma Wing liner brush, and I am just outlining where I already cut my crease and trying to get it as nice and neat as possible. I'm going to just go ahead and speed up this part because it's the exact same thing I did on the other eye. I'm just doing it on the opposite side. And just to be extra, I'm going in with that color Hypnotic again, using the Sigma Wing liner brush, and I'm just putting that color right on top of where I put that white liner to just give it like that smoky effect and to give it more drama. And again, I'm just repeating the same thing on the opposite side, and then we're going to move on to the next step. Okay, so remember I told you I wanted this to be like an ombre gradient look? Clearly the two colors that I put in the center and in the front were too matchy, so I had to go back and put a lighter color in the front. So here I'm just going back into that Soft Ochre pot to give me a new base so that I can put a lighter color in the front to make that gradient effect more popping. So I tried to stick to one palette, but that Morphe palette didn't have a color light enough, so I'm using my Tarte Lele Pons palette, and I'm using the color Pina Colada, and I'm putting that right in the inner corner of my eye to give it more of a pizzazz so that that gradient effect is more obvious. And here I'm just highlighting underneath my brows, and I'm using the color Trance from that Morphe palette. Alright, so now I'm just going to go ahead and put me a winged eyeliner on. Nothing special here. I'm using the Tarte eyeliner in the color Black. And I just like to do a little thin line and then I wing it out at the back. So here I just popped on some lashes from Sephora. And because I didn't have a makeup wipe, I just took a cotton swab with some toner and I just cleaned up that eyeshadow fallout. because I didn't use tape or anything, so just want to make sure that's nice and clean. Now we're going to go ahead and do our face, and then I'm going to go back and finish the eye look once my concealer and all that stuff is done. So I'm going to go ahead and speed through this whole face part because this video is really about the eyes, but I do want you to see my process. I did do a full face, so contour, everything. I'm going to show some products here and there, but again, all the products I use will be listed in the description box below. That the face is looking a little slayed, we're gonna jump back into these eyes. I'm using a white eyeliner by Kiss, and I'm putting that right in my waterline. Now typically I would use a black eyeliner, but again, I was just doing things a little differently today, so yeah, I like how it turned out anyway. So yeah, here I'm using a small smudge brush by Sephora, the number 18, and I'm taking those same colors that I used in the top part of my eyes and I'm bringing that down to the bottom of my eye. I'm starting with the lighter color, and then I'm going to use the darker color in the back to blend into that smokiness that I put at the top already. Alright, and here we just throwing on some mascara for my little baby lashes. Of course, I'm using my favorite, my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And then I'm just going to go ahead and again speed through the rest of this video. I am going to finish up my face. I went and deepened up that contour a little bit more, contoured my nose. I put on some highlighter, a little bit of blush because I don't wear a lot of blush. And I also threw on a lip, and then I'm going to bring you the final look. Dang, and I almost sped right through this part, but this part is very important. It's going to give you that extra little pizzazz. So I'm putting some highlighter, the White Glow from my Tarteist contour palette, and I'm putting that right in the corner of my eyes. And then we're going to go ahead and throw on some blush, and I'm going to spray my face to let that marinate while I do my lips. And then I'm going to come back with some highlighter and bring you the final look for real this time. Alright, so that first liner choice was not giving me what I wanted, so I went back in with my matte Cork. Then I went ahead and threw on some lip gloss. This is the e.l.f. lip gloss that I've been raving about. I love this gloss, clearly guys. e.l.f. hit me up. But anywho, I'm throwing on some gloss, and then I'm going to go in with some highlighter, put some highlight there, and voila, we're going to be finished real soon. So this is the final look. I feel like I'm giving a Blossom from Powerpuff Girl vibes, but yeah, I like how it turned out. And if you guys learned something, if you liked the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, keep it simply slayed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.